Ding! Hey, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, today is a special day because this is weird. So I usually have a very well organized agenda. And if you take, for example, my last week, I had a lot of different things to do every day. I just don't have time to do other things. But this week, I'm, let's say, not as organized as I usually am. And I ended up tonight, finding myself in a situation where I don't have anything to do. Well, I always have things to do, but I just don't have anything planned. And so I told to myself, this is a pretty uncommon situation. Maybe it is a sign of destiny, faith. This is maybe the right moment to talk to you, to open my heart, to tell you what I think, to tell you my deep secrets. Maybe not all of my secrets, but yeah, I just thought I'm gonna sit here, turn on some lights, look at you in the eyes, and just chill and talk. What do you think about it? So if you like that, I'm just gonna make myself some Glühwein, which is a spiced hot wine, pretty cool, and we're just gonna stay here and chill. And I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my life, what's new, what I wanna do, some vlogging. I've never done vlogging before. You tell me if it's nice or fun, okay? See you in a sec. Ooh. I'm always making those little noises, right? When I'm just doing stuff like woo, woo, boop, boop, boop. I hope it's not too annoying. Anyway, drinking my Glühwein now. Should I say this? I should say this. Drink with moderation. Alcohol is not good for your health. So there's obviously no script here. I'm just like talking to you. I just have a few bullet points that I've written down just to have an idea of what I'm gonna talk about today. First of all, I have a new camera. I'm kind of against consumerism, but I thought about buying a new camera for a very long time. And finally, I got a good deal, and I bought a Sony ZV-1. This is one of the cameras that has been used by a lot of YouTubers this year. Both the Sony ZV-1 and the Canon M50 are kind of budget cameras. Budget is very relative. I had to choose between those two cameras. The Sony ZV-1, I'll just like show it to you like here. Beautiful camera, works pretty well. Why did I buy a new camera? First of all, because I want to give you the best of me. And the best of me comes with the best image of me. And the best image of me comes with the best camera available. Jokes apart, I've been working with very old equipment until now. The first camera I used was a Pentax K5. The Pentax K5 is a DSLR that I received for my 18th birthday, which was almost 10 years ago. Yes, I am very, very old. And this is a great camera. Obviously, I'm not using this objective, this lens. I'm using like a simple 18-55mm. It's a great camera, still taking beautiful pictures. I love it. I use it for a lot of things. But for shooting YouTube videos, this is not what you want. Why? Simply because of too many things. The thing that I like about this one is that I can tweak the parameters so that my background is blurry but my face is not. I can also change all the color balance, white balance, everything so that I can get exactly what I want. The thing is that this camera is not made on purpose for videos. In fact, the first problem I encounter with this DSLR is that it doesn't have an autofocus. So right now I'm just like moving close, going away, up, 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 up. And I'm probably in focus, I hope, if this camera that is very expensive now works well. Hello, hey, up, my face. But my old camera couldn't do that. So I had to set the focus on a certain distance and then I couldn't move. If I started doing something like this or like this, I would just be out of focus. Of course, I could have tweaked some of the parameters like the aperture just to make sure that when I moved, I would still be in focus, but I really wanted that blurry background behind me. Also, this camera is pretty bad for recording audio, and I like my audio and video to be on the same device so that I don't have to synchronize all the tracks during production. Another problem is that this guy doesn't have a, I don't know how you call this, like a flip screen, you know, those screens that detach and you can see yourself while you're filming. This one doesn't have it. It doesn't have an autofocus. I cannot see what I am filming while I am filming, and this is terrible. Don't do that. So at a certain point I say to myself, I need to move on. I need to be a better person. So what did I do? I used a Sony camcorder. It's right over there. I'm not gonna get it because I'm a lazy boy. But the cool thing about that one is that, you know, it has this flip screen so I can look at myself, and it has an autofocus. The problem is that you cannot tweak all the parameters you want, and I couldn't create this beautiful blurry background. And the resolution is like 180p, which is good, it's great. But when I'm cropping or zooming in the picture, I'm losing a lot of resolution, and I don't really want you to see that. So filming in 4K is pretty cool because I can still crop the video and I will not lose resolution since the video that I'm posting are in 1080p. And it's very old technology. So when I'm trying to communicate between camera and my computer, it like takes ages, and it's just, everything is just very annoying. Oh, and I also forget that both this one and that one over there, oops, they are pretty heavy. So if I'm just going around outside my place, or just here if I want to set up something, I have to be sure that, you know, everything is in the right position, it's not gonna fall, and I need the right equipment to put them wherever I want. You know, when I think about making a video, it's like going outside and go running. I don't like to run, but that's not the point. I like making videos, but sometimes it's just hard to start. I don't want to get up and go there and reorganize all my furniture. Yes, because I am filming inside my house, which is a pretty small house, and I also have to set up the microphones, and I have to set up the camera and the lights, and it's just a lot. And sometimes only that part just blocks me from doing a video. I'm too lazy. I don't want to do that. So now I bought a new camera and also new microphones that I think are way lighter in terms of weight, but also lighter in terms of not emotional, but like, you know, psychological weight of having to prepare everything. Does it make sense? This camera is very light. It's just there. I can move it around. I press the button. Everything works perfectly. The image is great. The image is great. The background is blurry. I love it. I don't have to do much in post-production to adjust the colors and the light, etc. Even though I'm not an expert, and you can tell me if the image is better. So yeah, what's cool about this, I just put the camera there, press the button, and everything works. What else did I buy? Well, I don't know if you noticed, but my outfit is a little bit different today. I closed my lab coat, which is usually open. This is because I have a new microphone right here. This is the Rode Wireless Go microphone. This is the microphone, there's a receiver right there on top of the camera. It's pretty cool because I can be here, talk to you. I can just stand up, go around, be here, say hello there. I can even do better if you're interested in seeing great performance. Hey, can you see me? Can you hear me well? Probably yes, because this guy is wireless. And I think this is pretty cool. You can use it for a lot of different things. I think very artistic things too, but just allows me to be there with you. And I just clip this, I record, you hear me well, everybody's happy. Now, I'm not an expert in audio video capture, audio video post-processing and adjusting and all that stuff. I personally think that if you want a high quality audio and video, you need some expertise. I'm not an expert in that domain at all. So I'm trying to play with those equipment, trying to get the best video and audio I can. Obviously, if you have feedbacks about it, always leave them in the comments. This is very helpful. A few of you have done this before, and I find this Perfect. Thank you. The problem is that I'm not really good with those lavalier microphones that you just like put on yourself. And when I'm moving, maybe right now you don't hear it too much because I might work on this on the post-processing part of the video, but when I'm moving there's a lot of friction, and there's even more friction when my lab code is open. So I decided, what if I close my lab code? If I close my lab code, there's less friction and it's, I think, better for the audio. But this means my classic and iconic outfit might change in the future. And I don't know if you like it. So that's me now. I might be like this, talking to you. It's very white. Maybe it's a little bit too white. Maybe I might put something here. Maybe, I don't know, like a little octopus. I don't know. So what I'm saying is just that I might try different things in the coming videos so that my equipment can work as best as possible. There are some people also taking this and sticking it to the chest with some weird duct tape. I might try to do that. We'll see. But I also want to try, you know, different outfit. I hope nobody's gonna take it as a treason or something. But yeah, I'm just telling you right now. Next point on the bullet points, next videos. I'm tired. Am I tired? I'm not tired. Maybe I'm tired. I'm not sure if I'm tired. I am planning to make some videos before the end. Before the end of the year, not the end period. I'm planning to do another quack maybe this week so that I have like 3 episodes before the end of the year. I think that's a pretty good beginning. The quack format is cool. It is very cool. It's kind of a Q&A session, but I'm just replying to some of your scientific questions, and I like that. It's also a format that is short, that is, I believe, easy to watch. There's a lot of variety in it. It's very easy to film and edit. Technically, it takes me maybe 2 days, if you consider that during the day I'm working. So after working, I go home, I work on the script, I reply to, I don't know, like in one evening, I just look at 3 or 4 questions, I just answer those. The next day after work, I start shooting, and then I edit the video and I post it. I'm trying not to make too much animations during the quack, and I understand that this is maybe a little bit less appealing, but animations are the part that take me the most time in terms of creating my own videos. I'm trying to make like very simple, maybe 1 or 2 animations for every quack, but that is it. I cannot do more of that because otherwise I'm just doing another series that requires a lot of effort, and I don't want quack to be that. I want the format to be quick and short, but I also want the work that is behind it to be short and quick. Yeah, I would like to have 1 big video, maybe a microcosmic, before the end of the year, and to celebrate the end of this beautiful year that is 2020. I would like to make a compilation of bloopers. So my patrons on Patreon have early access to my bloopers after each video, each episode. And what I was thinking to do is that at the end of the year, I would do a compilation of the best parts of those bloopers and publish that on my main channel. Yeah, that's something I will probably do. It's gonna be kind of my present, Christmas present. I'm not a Christmas person, but you know, a little bonus for the end of the year. Except for that, I don't know if I will have much time to do something else. I'm working on a very cool collaboration, and it's probably going to be maybe the coolest thing I have ever done in my life. Not trying to tease or to get the hype very high, but the concept of the video is like very ambitious. So, or it's going to be like a total flop, or it's going to be something very, very cool, and I hope it's gonna be the latter. This is something that's gonna take a lot of time, so this is not coming before the end of the year, of course, so wait a little bit for that, but that's gonna be a cool collaboration with someone you probably know, but I'm not gonna tell you more. I'm very excited about that. Am I gonna take some vacations? I don't know, maybe I should, but you know, there are many things in my life I need a vacation from, and YouTube is not really affecting me negatively. There's a little bit of frustration, of course, because you know, this is like a second job where I'm not getting any money for this, not yet at least. So yeah, there's a little bit of frustration, but there's a certain joy in making this type of content for me, and also to have all those positive feedbacks that you guys give me in the comments and on the Discord server. I love this. I love this relationship. I told you already in the Q&A session, but I don't want this to be too emotional. It's fine. But you know, we have this, like, without over dramatizing everything, I am totally honest when I say that this relation between me and you guys is literally what keeps me going, because it's a lot of work, it's a lot of time and energy that I'm putting on this project of mine, this adventure of mine. And if I didn't have all those positive comments and just your support in general, it would be so hard. But yeah, you're there, and I like that, and I'm very, very, very happy about that. So yeah, kudos, buddies. I don't think I have much more to say tonight. This is my first vlog. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed it. This is something very chill that I'm gonna do whenever I feel like I have something to say, or when I have nothing else to do, which is not gonna happen very often. But yeah, sorry, this is not scripted. Maybe it's not as dynamic and interesting as what I usually do on my main channel, but I think this is important. I'm trying new things, and trying new things is a very important thing in life. Don't stop yourself from taking risks. As long as you keep doing legal things, don't take a risk in doing illegal things, right? It's important to be curious and to take risks and to try new things in life, not only from an opportunity point of view, but also for, you know, a personal development thing. If you keep doing the same thing over time, you'll just, your soul will just, you know, mummified. Your soul, your body, your mind needs to do new things to be stimulated. And of course, there's a certain joy in doing something that you like, having a certain routine. But yeah, don't be too shy of doing new things, of going out of your comfort zone. I think this is very important. I have so many questions about life. I think I might do a vlog about the meaning of life. Maybe for another time. See you guys. I don't know how many ways there are to say goodbye. Wow, that's okay. See ya.